Cry of Fear, Depths of Insanity by WardenGage. Prologue, The Mind of the Darkness. There were all around him, and he knew it. No way but to fight once more for the sleep he had been fighting to get for the past 6 days. Crushing the Glock 9mm, Simon drew the pistol and aimed at the nearest creature. He wasn't going down without a fight.
Come on, fuckers!
Simon shouted in every direction of the black, lightless void. Why do you fight us, Simon? The mystery's voice asked, as if it was toying with him. Light. Light was all he wanted. A flashlight or his cell phone. Anything to make the endless darkness right in. The first monster rushed at him, growling and waving the hammer like a toddler waves their new toy. Simon aimed down his sights and blasted it in the head 1, 2, 3 times before it went down.
Fuck!
Simon thought.
Getting tougher to kill!
A different airy voice came into the void, and Simon caught glimpse of a horde of the same creatures rushing to kill him. As the voice began to speak,
Simon, wake up! Wake up, Simon!
The eyes of a 19-year-old Simon Henriksen should open as he shot up from the sick, consecutive nightmare. Sophie stood next to his bed with her hand on his shoulder.
Are you okay, Simon?
She asked, almost motherly like. He pushed her hand away from his shoulder and replied,
I'm fine. Sophie, just a nightmare.
She stared back at him before saying,
You were screaming and shouting for light in darkness. Simon, I'm worried about your health. Things haven't been the same since those cops surrounded that car. What's wrong? You know you can talk to me if you need to. I know.
Sophie was worried about Simon. He'd been perfectly fine before he saw those police officers in the street surrounding that car. Maybe she should go to the police tomorrow with him to figure out about what was going on those 6 days ago. Now, all she had to do was remember the license plate number. She shrugged. She asked Simon tomorrow. Things were not better in his mind as he ran from the endless amounts of monsters streaming from an unknown source. He was running towards something he knew all too much about, complete darkness. But wherever he landed, a light like a sailing light followed him, showing the demons and hell spawn where he was. It basically said, Simon is right here. Come and get him. He didn't want to waste his ammo because that left him with his fist, or if he was lucky, a switchblade for the rest of the night.
Fuck me!
This was the only thing he could fathom about the light. He tried to shoot it out with a gun, but there was no source, just a random light in the void that should have no light. It made no sense at all. As he crashed to the ground from exhaustion, he waited for the monster to take him. Minutes passed and no monsters. This meant it was almost morning and that the sun would frighten of the monsters. Simon opened his eyes to the now bright room. Same drab, white room. He ran his hand over his face, feeling the sweat. As he got out of bed, he looked over to his digital clock. It read 10:42 a.m. He looked over to his blinds and remembered there were darker fabrics allowing the monsters motivate to meddle with his mind. He then climbed into the shower, turning the water on hot and then climbing in. When he finished the shower, he put on a t-shirt, his hoodie, a pair of blue jeans, and socks. He then left his room to see Sophie in his small kitchen. She turned and said,
Hi Simon, how you sleep?
He went on to reply.
Horrible.
She frowned.
Well, I got a plan today.
Simon raised an eyebrow.
And it would be?
She turned away from the stove and said,
We're going to the police station today to get some answers about those 4 officers and the car that surrounded.
Simon's only response was,
Well, let's hope we get some answers. And Simon's? Yes. What was the plate number of that car? It was XVG 965. Alright. Well, want some eggs?
Simon shrugged as he went to get a plate from the cabinet. Unknown to him, another strange being had taken an interest in his mind. A being not of this world, a being of the night.